Hey, welcome to another Urban Republic and Aerophone podcast. Now, this is the podcast for the month of August, which is also Merdeka month. All right, so this is Daniel.
And this is Chris.
And we'll be bringing you a lot of highlights that are happening around Urban Republic and Aerophone, as well as the world of smartphones out there. Now, starting with
Urban Republic will be opening at Aeon Bandaraya Melaka this Saturday. So if you're in Melaka, just please do come along and just check us out at Aeon Bandaraya. So what are you waiting for? And there's another store besides the Bandaraya Melaka that's opening, which is...
That's right. Next month, we will be opening yet another Urban Republic outlet. And this time, we are coming to you once again, people in Sunway Pyramid, because we will be opening our Urban Republic in Sunway Pyramid. Now, stay tuned for that. More information of that outlet will be made available on our social media pages. So, like us, follow us, get the first-hand news on when that is coming to you.
So if you're a person who likes to have casing on anything, on your phone, on your laptops, even on your pads, well, enjoy 20% off on all Katsa selected casings. So if you are interested, you can just come by over to Urban Republic, get your 20% off on any selected Katsa casings. It's a good deal.
FYI, that is spelled K-A-J-S-A.
Katsa.
Now, also, for those of you who love casings, if you are in a mood for something a little more different than what Katsa has, then purchase any Element case from Urban Republic or Aerophone and you will get one for free. I mean, buy one, free one. So that is buy one, free one for Element cases for your devices. So walk into any Urban Republic and Aerophone and ask for the Element case.
That's right. And if you're looking for something more on the audio side of things, if you're an audiophile or even just a casual music listener, you get 300 ringgit rebate on the Everest Lite 300 model and the Everest Lite 700 model. So what are you waiting for? It's a steal. 300 ringgit off.
Yes, and the deals don't stop there, because next up, for those of you who love sleeves, well, walk into any Urban Republic and look at all of the STM branded sleeves that we have, because all of these sleeves are now up for grabs for 20% off.
What?
Discount 20% off on all STM sleeves. Haha.
So another event that we will be doing, it's something big, it's something huge, enormous. It's happening here on the island of Penang. It's called Urban Nation. So Urban Nation is actually like a congregation of all the brands, most brands, mobile audio brands coming together in one stage, in one arena, and showcasing their best titles to all the individuals, to all of you out there. So if you're in Penang, just be prepared, like what Chris said, like us, follow us, get more updates on it. We have competitions, we've got prizes to give out, so don't miss this out. This is really an exciting moment for us here at Urban Republic and for you guys as well.
Now, for those of you who are fans of our sister company Switch, just know what Switch World is and you'll roughly get the idea of what Urban Nation will be. It'll be as big as Switch World. Alright, so next up, product of the month of August. Now, if you are an audiophile and you're not interested in getting a JBL branded product, as mentioned earlier by Daniel, then why not look for the product of the month, which is our Plantronics Backbeats headphones. Alright, so these headphones are on the market for 809 ringgit, but just for this month, we are selling it to you at 499 ringgit. That is almost half price. That's actually 38% off.
Almost.
38% off the list price. 499 for a set of Plantronics Backbeats headphones. How cool is that?
Very cool. In fact, I'm feeling my back beating already from all that huge discounts. I'm like, my friend's hitting my back. Hey, let's go get it. But anyway, besides that talking about this...
flying by the way.
Speaking about discounts and,
bargains.
special promotions, bargains, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, Samsung warehouse clearance is still on this weekend over at the Spring. So if you are at Kuching, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't forget Urban Republic at the Spring Kuching. So come on by and get your Samsung devices, the ones you've been the ones you've been wanting, just come over and get your deals, and
Yes.
we'll be sure to satisfy all your cravings, Samsung cravings.
That's
right.
true. Now, also, for those who like bargains, but you're not a Samsung fan, or why not? If you're in Penang, visit the Mi Authorized Premium Reseller Store in Queens Bay Mall, because the Mi Note 2 is now going for 400 ringgit off list price. Now, market price is 2,499. It is now going at only 2,099.
Wow.
So if you want to grab your hands on a beautiful dual curved smartphone, then the Mi Note 2 may be the phone for you. So check it out in our
Check it
Mi
out.
Authorized Premium Reseller Store right here in Queens Bay Mall, Penang.
So take note, ladies and gentlemen, not only the Note 2, but we have the Note 8 that will be unveiling. It's the Samsung Note 8 unveiling actually tomorrow if you're watching it today. In fact, tomorrow is the 23rd, right? So the Note 8 will be unveiling. So everybody, keep your eyes peeled on the calendar or even on the web.
Screens.
Yeah, the web, social
Internet.
media, everything. You get to see the thing of your beauty. In fact, we've had leaks already showing what the Note 8 actually looks like, but we'll encourage you to actually go and find out for yourself.
Yeah, all right. Next up, a brand new Oreo. No, it's actually a brand new Android UI that is called Oreo.
Android
And,
Oreo.
yeah, so
Correct.
tell us more
Well,
about
actually-
the Oreo.
Actually, the Android Oreo comes with a lot of performance boost and battery saving features as well. There's this new feature that we can see. There's a picture on picture. Basically, if you open up YouTube, you can actually minimize it, and you have the background work going on, and YouTube is minimized to a small little frame within, so you can watch your YouTube and you're actually doing something, or you can turn off the video and have the audio still playing behind. So that's something that we're actually looking forward to for the Android Oreo.
Yeah.
And there's also some notifications, advances that we can just hold on an application, and there's just some features that will just pop out. Something like you right click, a window will just pop out, and you can see all your notifications, and you decide whether you want to keep them there, you want to reply to these notifications as well.
Yep. So
this
the
is something
Oreo
interesting.
is something exciting that will be coming to many new phones, many existing phones as well, which means in the
Definitely.
future you get to twist, lick, dunk on your phone. Ba-dum, pss.
Right.
All right. Okay, so that is all of the updates that we have for the world of Urban Republic and Aerophone, as well as the world of smartphones out there.
Correct.
And as usual, we always like to end our podcast sessions with a recap of what has been happening in the office. Basically, Daniel and I has had another debate going on, not debate. Okay, so as you know, Daniel uses a Motorola.
Hello.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
And I have an iPhone 7 Plus. So the debate that we had was regarding this. Actually, I don't have it, so I have to point to that one, which is the audio jack, the headphone jack. All right, so his has one, mine doesn't. So our discussion, this time it was a friendly discussion, was whether or not it's necessary. And obviously, Daniel thinks that it still is.
Yes, definitely. A headphone jack is pretty neat, actually. You can there are a lot of devices out there right now which still uses a headphone jack, auxiliary cable to connect your phone with your car auxiliary input slot. And then there's of course generally the headphones that you use. I mean, imagine using a dongle to put in USB-C just to listen to music. It's cumbersome. You will lose it, and you spend more money on buying the second dongle as well. But my friend here, Chris, disagrees on that point.
Well, actually, I see your arguments. I'm actually very neutral about this, but I also see the arguments of taking away the headphone jack. Ironically, iPhone was the first phone that introduced the 3.5 audio jack into a mobile phone. Previously, all other phones are either using a 2.5 or their own proprietary connections for the earphones. I mean, if you remember Nokia, they had this pop thingy, and Sony Ericsson had this huge connector that always disconnects. All right, then iPhone came about and introduced that, and because they marketed the iPhone as a mobile MP3 player, it is also a huge touchscreen iPod at the time, so they had to include it so you can listen to music then. But nowadays, wireless devices are getting better and better in quality. They're also getting more and more affordable, which means most of the time, a lot of people actually don't use the audio jack at all. Even if you're in the office or at home, a lot of us actually use Bluetooth speakers, or we even stream wirelessly via a network to a home theater system such as Sonos or Bose, where you can actually stream wirelessly. So a lot of people actually don't use this anymore. All right, and the 3.5 millimeter is of course 3.5 millimeters, which means it's quite thick. Taking that away from your phone allows the phones to be slimmer, in theory, because the iPhone 7 Plus is still quite thick. I mean, it's the same thickness as the iPhone 6s Plus, even without that. But still, comparing this, the bottom of the iPhone 7 Plus to the 6s Plus, what you get is on the 6s Plus, one side will be your speaker, the other side will be a microphone and a audio jack. But on the iPhone 7 Plus, you get speakers on both sides, a microphone, that's it. So it means you actually have more space to put more things in. Haha.
But I agree with what Chris says, but I feel that the limitations right now to not having a headphone jack as compared to if you're having one is very, very little. I mean, there's not much of a difference. It won't make much difference. I mean, without the headphone jack. I mean, look, when you have the headphone jack, you get more. I would say more flexibility. I mean, technological advancements right now is not that advanced yet to call for something like a Bluetooth, because when you're using Bluetooth, all you can do is just sync to either one device, and you can't do two devices as well. So there are some,
Yeah, I agree, but you also have to know that there are things that have to make way for new things to improve. For example, the floppy disk had to be sacrificed to make way for the CD drive. The hard disk had to be sacrificed to make way for the SSD. The same way, if this continues to be on the phones, Bluetooth audio devices will never improve.
But then, until then, I say wait, leave the headphone jack in there until these advances are made, then only remove them.
Well, you have to
That's
tell that
my
to
take.
you have to tell that to all of the people who are already removing them from the upcoming devices, such as the Essential phone.
I'm just thinking it's
the Moto Z.
it's really just a money gimmick, just to get you to buy.
Well, to
there are
me,
more Bluetooth. I mean, there are Bluetooth headphones. And
I've never used it previously. I still don't use it now. So to me, it makes no difference.
Makes no difference.
So what do you think? Do you prefer to have an audio jack on the phone, or do you think it doesn't matter whether there's a phone or not, or do you think that jackless is the way to go? Let us know, leave your comments below, or you can have your own discussions, own arguments, and own debates, friendly debates at home. Hey, look, mine doesn't have a jackass.
Thank you, everybody. We'll be seeing you soon. Thank you for watching. This is Chris.
This is Daniel.
Goodbye.
Bye.